हेलो दोस्तों, तो कैसे हैं आप सब। वेलकम बैक टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल। Here I am back with my new accounting video. Here in this video, we will be discussing about the 3 golden rules of accounting on which the whole concept of accounting is based on. So, here we go. Let's just start by accounting rules, the 3 golden rules. So, let's just first start with the definition of accounting. What is the definition of accounting? So basically, it is the systematic process of identifying, recording, measuring, classifying, verifying, summarizing, interpreting, and communicating the financial information. So basically, accounting एक ऐसा systematic process है जहाँ पर हम ट्रांजैक्शन को पहले आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं अकॉर्डिंग टू इट्स नेचर, देन रिकॉर्ड करते हैं, मेजर करते हैं, देन क्लासिफाई करते हैं इनटू डिफरेंट कैटेगरीज, देन वेरीफाई करते हैं, वेरीफाई करने के बाद देन उसको हम समराइज करते हैं, देन उस डाटा को ऐसे कलेक्ट करते हैं ताकि हमारा जो फाइनेंशियल इंफॉर्मेशन है हम यूजर्स को प्रॉपरली कन्वे कर सकें. So this was the definition for accounting. Principally, accounting is not only recording the transaction, but it also have a wide range of measuring and analysis the reports for cost cutting and increasing. So basically, accounting जो है हमें हमारे बिजनेस के लिए एक ऐसा एनालिसिस रिपोर्ट प्रोवाइड करता है ताकि नियर बाय फ्यूचर में हम कम एक्सपेंसेस से ज़्यादा प्रॉफिट अर्न कर सकें. For better understanding, there are 3 golden rules of debit and credit for the recording purpose. So these are the 3 rules. Rule 1. Debit what comes in and credit what goes out. यानी कि हमारे बिजनेस में जो भी आएगा in terms of cash वो डेबिट होगा और जो भी जाएगा वो क्रेडिट होगा. Rule number 2. Debit the receiver, क्रेडिट द गिवर. जो भी रिसीव कर रहा है, जो भी इंडिविजुअल रिसीव करेगा उसका अकाउंट डेबिट होगा. क्रेडिट द गिवर, जो भी दे रहा है इन टर्म्स ऑफ कैश उसका अकाउंट क्रेडिट होगा. रूल नंबर 3. डेबिट ऑल एक्सपेंसेस एंड लॉसेस, क्रेडिट ऑल इनकम्स एंड गेन्स. यानी कि जितने भी एक्सपेंसेस एंड लॉसेस हैं उनके अकाउंट डेबिट होंगे और जितने भी इनकम एंड गेन अकाउंट हैं वो क्रेडिट होंगे. बेसिकली ये जो 3 रूल्स हैं ये 3 अकाउंट्स के ऊपर फॉलो होते हैं और ये 3 अकाउंट्स हैं रियल अकाउंट, पर्सनल अकाउंट एंड नॉमिनल अकाउंट. रूल नंबर 1 जो है वो हमारा रियल अकाउंट से एसोसिएटेड है. रूल नंबर 2 पर्सनल अकाउंट से एंड रूल नंबर 3 नॉमिनल अकाउंट से. रियल अकाउंट, this is related to assets and liabilities. This account don't close at the year end and these are carried forward. ये जो अकाउंट है रियल अकाउंट, ये एसेट और जो लाइबिलिटीज है हमारे बिजनेस में उस अकाउंट से एसोसिएटेड है, रिलेटेड है. ये अकाउंट जो है हमारे ईयर के एंड में क्लोज नहीं होता है और इसके जो बैलेंसेस होते हैं वो कैरी फॉरवर्ड किए जाते हैं टू नेक्स्ट ईयर. सेकेंड वन इज पर्सनल अकाउंट जो कि इंडिविजुअल्स, फर्म्स और एसोसिएशन यानी कि पर्सन से कनेक्टेड है. थर्ड वन इज नॉमिनल अकाउंट जो कि इनकम, एक्सपेंसेस एंड लॉसेस एंड गेन्स इन अ बिजनेस उससे एसोसिएटेड है. टू मेक इट मोर क्लियर, लेट्स जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड इट मोर क्लियरली विथ सर्टेन इलस्ट्रेशन. सो दिस इज द इलस्ट्रेशन. एन एंटिटी नेम्ड ऑरेंज लिमिटेड हैज द फॉलोइंग ट्रांजैक्शन. Transaction 1. It deposits rupees 10,000 into bank. 2. It buys goods worth rupees 50,000 from Apple Limited. It sells goods worth rupees 35,000 to Melon Limited. It pays rupees 12,000 as rent for its premises. It earns rupees 3,000 as interest on bank account. So, let us identify the accounts involved in these transactions and classify them into different types of accounts. First of all, let us identify the accounts involved in these transactions and classify them into different types of accounts. Before that, we'll see the nature of accounting, nature of accounts. So these are the following nature of accounts. For asset, the balance is debit. When the asset increases, it is debited. When the asset decreases, it is credited to the account. And in case of liability, the balance is credit. When the liability decreases, it is debited to the account, and when the liability increases, it is credited to the account. Same with the revenue and gain. The balance is credit balance. When the revenue or gain account decreases, it is debited to the account, and when it increases, it is credited to the account. With the expenses and losses account, the balance is debit. When expenses or loss increases, it is debited. When the expenses and losses decreases, it is credited. And with the capital account, the balance is credit balance. So, when the capital decreases in a business, it is debited to the account. When the capital of a business increases, it is credited. Now applying the golden rules to each of the transactions, we will get the following general entries. Deposit rupees 10,000 in bank. Here in this transaction, two accounts are involved. First one is bank account, second one is cash account. Purchase goods worth rupees 50,000 from Apple Limited. Two accounts are involved. Purchase account and Apple Limited account. Similar with the next three transactions. Sales account and Melon Limited account. Fourth one is rent account and bank account. Fifth one is interest received account and bank account. So first transaction, deposit rupees 10,000 in bank. We have seen that bank and cash are the real account, and these are the two accounts which is involved in the first transaction. So the rule for the real account was debit what comes into the business and credit what goes out from the business. Rule number 1. So the entry will be bank account debit to cash account with 10,000 रुपीज़, क्योंकि यहाँ पर हम बैंक में 10,000 रुपीज़ डिपॉजिट कर रहे हैं और वो जो 10,000 का बैलेंस है उससे बैंक की जो बैलेंस है वो इंक्रीज होती है विथ 10,000 रुपीज़. जैसे कि बैंक हमारा एक एसेट है और जब एसेट इंक्रीज होता है तो वो डेबिट होता है और जब एसेट डिक्रीज होता है तो वो उसका बैलेंस क्रेडिट होता है, जैसे कि हमने रूल नंबर 1 में पढ़ा था. सेकेंड ट्रांजेक्शन इज परचेज गुड्स वर्थ रुपीज 50,000 फ्रॉम एप्पल लिमिटेड. यहाँ पर परचेज अकाउंट जो है वो एक नॉमिनल अकाउंट है. सो द क्रेडिटर अकाउंट इज अ पर्सनल अकाउंट, क्योंकि परचेज में एक्सपेंस हो रहा है और एक्सपेंस यानी कि परचेज अकाउंट इज अ नॉमिनल अकाउंट. सो and the creditor is an individual or a person associated with the transaction. So creditor account is a personal account. और जैसे कि हमने रूल में पढ़ा था, for the nominal account debit the expenses or losses and for the personal account credit the giver. So the entry will be purchase account debit with rupees 50,000 and to Apple Limited account 50,000. Third transaction, sale of goods worth rupees 35,000 to Melon Limited. Here the sale account is a nominal account and the debtor account is a personal account. So thus the entry will be Melon Limited account debit to sales account. Here Melon Limited, Melon is an individual, so according to rule number 2, we will debit the receiver, and rule number 3, credit the income or gain. So the golden rule to be applied is debit the receiver and credit the income or gain. Thus the entry will be Melon Limited account debit with 35,000 rupees to sales account with 35,000 rupees. All these accounting entries depends upon the nature of its transaction. Next transaction is pay rupees to as rent. So here rent is a nominal account and bank is a real account. So the golden rule to be applied is debit the expense or loss, credit what goes out from the business. Here the entry will be rent account debit with rupees 12,000 to bank account 12,000. Here two accounts are involved. One is rent account, another one is bank account. Next, on rupees 3,000 as interest on bank account. So here in this transaction, two accounts are involved. One is bank account and another one is interest received account. Bank account is a real account, so the golden rule to be applied is debit what comes into the business and interest received that comes under nominal account. So the golden rule to be applied is credit the income or gain. So the entry will be bank account debit with rupees 3,000 to interest received account 3,000. So this video was about the three golden rules of accounting. So if you like my video, then like, share and subscribe. And if you want more videos related to this topic, please mention that into comment section.